Do something today that future you will thank you for. In life, there are plenty of things we don't want to do, or there are plenty of things that we want to do, but we just don't really have the motivation or the discipline to do them. Hi, my name is Mia. Welcome back to my channel, all about wellness, fitness, purpose, and going after your goals in your 20s. Today's video is all about bridging that gap between your current self and future self, and finally finding a way to do the hard work that's going to bridge the gap between them. What you need more than anything else, more than any other productivity or self-improvement life hack, you just need the consistency to do the things that don't come easy to you. Let's face it, being new at something is extremely hard. We as humans are creatures of habit, and it is so hard to become something new when you are holding on to everything you've always been. The fact of the matter is your life is slowly passing you by, and it is passing you by without you even realizing it. And so the longer you delay becoming the person you want to be, the less life you get to live as your ideal self. It is such an overused saying, but truly the best time to start was yesterday, and the second best time is now. To get yourself from point A to point B and all the transformation in between, it takes hard work. It's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen by just simply hoping it will. You need to put in tangible action every day to propel yourself to where you want to go. And it gets really hard when you just don't want to do it. And of course, life always seems to get in the way, and you're tired and you've got a lot on your plate. You need to find the small ways to just put one foot in front of the other every single day. Whenever I'm struggling with doing the things I need to get done, I tell myself this one sentence. It's genuinely my secret to consistency and getting what you need to get done, done. This is the one sentence that has changed my life. When I am faced with something I don't want to do, the sentence I always tell myself is future me will thank me for doing this. So it could be something as simple as unloading the dishwasher. It could be making my bed and tidying my room so that when I come home in the evening, tired from work, I come home to a clean space. It helps me do things such as meal prepping my food, going to the gym, and by forming this close bond with my future self and making my current self and my future self a team that works together to get where you need to go, you develop so much intrinsic accountability because you don't want to let your future self down. The same way you don't want to let a coworker down, the same way you wouldn't let your best friend down when you promise them you will do something. So if you can make promises to your friends, family, boss, why can't you make promises to yourself? Why can't you do the things you say you will do for yourself? You are the most important, special thing you have, and yet you are the last thing on your own mind. It doesn't make any sense. And whenever you start a journey or a project in your life, the beginning phases are always so hard. Being on ground zero and building brick by brick when there's no end point in sight is extremely difficult. That's why most people give up in that first stage, because they know they're doing work, because you aren't getting that reward or endpoint in that beginning. That's when 99% of people just drop out of the race, just like that. They try for a week and then they give up. It is so hard to go on even the most rewarding of journeys. But if your journey was easy, everyone else would be doing it. Everyone else would have achieved the thing you want to achieve. And I can guarantee the thing you're after, it's not something everyone has achieved. It's something different. It's something special. If you are after something different and something special, your actions and you as a person need to be different, and you need to be special. You need to do what 99% of other people won't do to live the life 99% of people don't have. And the thing that 99% of people don't do, they don't bridge the gap between their current selves and their future selves. There is a gap here, and it needs to be closed. It's not going to be closed overnight. It's not going to be closed in a week or 2 weeks or a month. But all you need to do is every day put one foot in front of the other and just get there. The current you and the future you are a team. They work together. They share a common purpose and a common goal. All you need to do is just keep telling yourself, future me will thank me for this. When I am really struggling to do the things I need to do for either my goals or just my happiness, for my peace, what I do is I count down from 5. Within those 5 seconds, I need to breathe, get up, and do the thing I need to do, no matter how much I just don't want to do it. And by giving yourself a countdown, you're disciplining yourself and nudging yourself along the direction you need to go on. This isn't a school project. You can't spend months slacking off and then expect yourself to cram in all the work in one night. Your life is so much more than that. This journey you're on is going to take months. It's going to take years. And you need to find that intrinsic motivation and that intrinsic purpose and drive to keep going. Because I'm telling you now, it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. But you need to find that specific fire within you that is within no one else. I'll use me as an example. I've been living in London and working full-time in hospitality for 2 years, and I recently got into my dream university. This for me is such a massive accomplishment, but it has dawned on me I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to be studying and working to pay for my bills and pay for my flat. What I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the next 6 months hustling to set up my social media accounts and grow a following so that I can support myself while studying. That is my fire. That is what wakes me up in the morning and makes me go out and do the things I need to do. I don't see the work as an option. You mustn't see doing the work you need to do to get where you want to go as an option. There is no plan B. This is what you're meant for. There's only so much fate and talent and purpose can do for you. You need to go out there and you need to go after what you want because it's not going to be handed to you. If it was handed to you, it wouldn't be as special when you finally achieve what you've always wanted. The journey is so special. You're going to find purpose in the hard work. Even when you're not seeing results, even when it's hard, that fire and that purpose, it's going to keep you going. You're going to get where you need to go. You're going to become everything you know you're meant to be, but you need to take the steps to get there. One foot in front of the other. When the going gets hard, I want you to tell yourself, future me will thank me for this. Okay, I think you can all tell I'm so passionate about this topic. You can definitely tell there's a fire under my ass, but hey, it's working. It's making me do the work. So all I really hope for both of us is that we just keep working and keep going after those dream lives, because I know it's something we just both deserve. And I truly do believe in you. And I believe in your potential. So please don't waste it and don't waste another second. Do what you need to do. Your future self will thank you for it.